So I got this listener in Northern California. Her name is Maggie, and she sends me this message. She's a Trump fan. She's a follower, but she listens to my show. So she accepts all the insults that I give her. So I've got to read her message to me. So she says, "You drink every single show. Do you drink every day? And why do you do it?" Well, Maggie of Northern California, I don't drink every day, and I drink every show to have fun. And the one thing that I don't do is drink and drive. I'm at home and I'm a professional drunk. So kiss my...
They say that America is divided politically, and we kind of agree. There's the dumb, and then there's us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too harsh for the little snowflakes?
This is Right, Left, and Center. This is Right, Left, and Center. No matter what's going on in today's news, politics, social, environment, culture, we're talking about it unabashedly. Real, raw, direct, and funny. Let's rock. This is Right, Left, and Center. And this is your host, Will Jackson.
Oh, we started? My bad. I really wasn't paying attention. Because I'm, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention because, I was drinking this daiquiri that I made with 1800 coconut on my Lanta. Oh, it's good. This sip's for you, Maggie. We're going to talk about, obviously, Trump. And then we're also going to talk about this impeachment deal by Comer and my favorite congressman who's on my Sheldon list, Mr. Jim Jordan. Well, folks, here we go again. Okay, all this madness is happening in Congress, and it's affecting our allies. I mean, it's real. Here you have Mike Johnson, who has never supported or who has always voted against any bill dealing with providing aid to Ukraine. And most people would say that, well, we don't need to provide that to Ukraine. I've said that. Excuse me. I was saying Israel because they're doing too much over there. But Ukraine, that is a key strategic country. Not to mention there's beautiful people over there who just want to live. Not under oppression or anything like that. So, once again, the Republican House has failed to meet its obligations to our allies and friends. See, the bottom line is we are the police force of the world. I don't care which way you look at it. As a veteran, I know that for a fact because I experienced that for a fact. It feels good to be able to do something for another country. It feels good to support friends and allies because we're going to need them somewhere along the line. It behooves the Republican Congress and Senate to pull their heads out of their 4 points of contact and focus on what needs to happen. We have children being killed and kidnapped, taken back to Russia. And these senators or these congressional figures are actually treating it as if there's nothing going on. Like they want stuff done for the border. I get it. But here's the caveat. They can't scream about that anymore because the most prolific bill that was actually delivered, or the bill that was delivered to the Congress, the House of Representatives, the People's House, is not doing what this is the People's House. Okay? And so you have these Republican far right, like Mike Johnson, Little Mike, is over his head. And he allows the House of Representatives to go home for a 2-week break. See, bad enough, nothing's getting done already. But what you're doing is you're actually putting our allies and friends in a bad position because you don't like the policies of a president or the president's administration or the Democratic Party. See, the American people and a lot of legitimate Republicans out there have a long memory, have a very long memory. And part of that memory is, hey, all right, so 2024, Mike Johnson, you're going to lose your Secret Service. You're going to lose the House, and the Senate will remain. See, what you Republicans, you far right Republicans don't seem to understand, there is a quiet uprising happening right in front of you. There are current senators and congressional House Representatives who actually said, well, you know what? I'm out. I'm retiring. Okay, you got special elections, happening throughout, let's say Ohio. I think it's March 16th, which I'll talk about that in a minute. But you have a lot of Republicans who legitimize the Republican Party are stepping away. Why? Because they're going to vote Democratic. That's what they're going to do. They're going to vote Democratic just to make sure that all you monkey asses that are in the House and in the Senate do not cause any more damage to this country. No bills have been passed. You're not doing your job. You're doing things like, let's see here. What in the hell is his name? Damn. Oh, Jim Jordan. You know, the idiot from Ohio who will speak before having facts. Who's the individual who sat there and said that a child was not pregnant and raped and that was a hoax. But it was too late when he took it off Twitter. It was too late. It was captured. You know, the one that stands side by side with Comer, who's heading up the impeachment. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he's the prolific idiot that we talk about. We're going to take a quick break. In the meantime, we're going to play a little Maxwell for you.
Myself inside her ebony, but she ain't even checking me. Oh, yeah, it's cool, baby. We can do a little something, a little something, something. Oh, baby. So we can kick a little something, something. Honey, sugar chocolate someday, yeah. Since the weather's
You're listening to Left, Right, and Center, your audio guide to help help you understand the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. Now, back to your host, Will Jackson.
Oh, yeah, a little bit more bounce. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to pick up where we left off, and that's talking about how the House is moving forward or has decided to move forward with impeachment of Joe Biden. But here is the caveat. Now, I'm not speaking hyperbole here. Now, I'm giving it to you direct. And this is what they have said. And this is what has been reported. So you have James Comer, who says they have unrefutable evidence that $5 million was given to Joe Biden through his son's business. That's $5 million. And this is during the time he was the vice president of the United States. Where did they get that information from? Oh, let me guess. Oh, let me clear that up. It was a Russian who has worked with the FBI, who the FBI now has arrested, and he's being charged for falsifying information. You know, the same information that Comer, Jordan, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and the rest of them used to say, well, this is true. And it was all a lie. I hear crickets. I hear crickets. No one's running in nut rest now. In fact, Comer is backing it up. He's backing up. Why is he backing up? Because they have nothing. And Mike Johnson was the leading Republican who allowed this to go to the floor for a vote. And every Republican who voted for that are idiots. Are idiots. If you don't like me calling you names, don't do dumb stuff. That's just that simple. Stupid is what stupid does. And a lot of the right Republicans are doing, far right Republicans are doing a lot of stupid stuff. I took another sip, Maggie. It's for you. But that is far from comparison to what Donald Trump has done in South Carolina. Okay? The things he said in South Carolina. But before we can get to that, this is what the Fox host has said. Now there's something to be said about Fox. And there's something to be said about black folks who follow Fox and follow Trump. And I just don't get it. See, a lot of the Fox hosts are racist people. They are. They may say they're not, but what they do identifies that they are racist. You know, remember when LeBron James, King James, LeBron James, LBJ, the number one out of Akron, Ohio, drafted first by the Cleveland Cavaliers, won a championship in Cleveland, Miami, LA, worth millions of dollars. He has a Nike shoe worth millions of dollars. Well, let's talk gym shoes, because you remember when the Fox host said this chick said LeBron needs to just dribble the ball and keep his mouth shut. Wow. And now Trump has come out with a pair of gold Trump shoes. I think they're called Freedom shoes. And if you haven't seen them, I mean, they're as ugly as hell. $400 a pop. And so a Fox host, I forget this guy's name. Let me see here. You know, a lot of the Fox hosts, it's not even worth remembering. Raymond Arroyo, Arroyo. So he's a commentator or a columnist with Fox. And so he says that the black voters identify with Trump because they like gym shoes. And so black voters are going to go out and buy $400 pairs of ugly ass gym shoes. And they don't even come close to LBJ's shoes, Nike. Nowhere close. And I can tell you now, those shoes that LeBron James put out don't even cost $400. Don't even cost $400. Wow. Check this out.
Hell of a thing. Donald Trump, according to Fox News, is going to reach black voters by selling cheap-ass, overpriced tennis shoes. Here it is.
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting. As you see black support eroding from Joe Biden, this is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Trump doesn't understand culture. He doesn't understand black folks. You don't understand black folks. You racist bastard. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying not to curse on this episode, but you know something? These white folks is making it very hard for me to do that. They're making me hard. It's making it very hard. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on the path of trying not to say bad words. See, Uncle Rob, see what I did? See what I did, Uncle Joe? And VIP, you see what I did there? So, black folks identify with sneakers that will drive the vote for a racist white man. No, seriously. I mean, you can't make this up. No, you can't. This is beyond crazy. This is way beyond crazy. That is the most racist comment that came out of Fox. I mean, they've made some up to close racist comments, but that's just like identifying a black man with having a basketball or a black man having a football. See, I don't get it. But yet, a lot of you white folks who say these things, like they want to watch the basketball game. They want to watch the football game. It's okay for white folks to bring politics to a black community identifying with a pair of gym shoes, but don't let an individual like LeBron James use his platform to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, because the government, or I should say white politicians who are racist like Trump, like Jim Jordan, like Comer, like Mike Johnson, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like a lot of them folks at Fox, I don't get it. I simply don't get it. That is the most prolific racist statement that was ever made coming out of Fox. I don't care what anybody say. That is truth. If you really want to see ignorance and you really want to hear ignorance, oh, I got one for you. I got one for you. This is going to blow your mind. I'll give it to you right after a quick break.
Have you been looking for a podcast that takes you beyond the headlines? A show that challenges you. A show that's real, raw, and unapologetic. Then you've found your new home. Right, left, and center.
Right, left, and center.
News, the environment, immigration, politics, the criminal justice system, and everything in between. Join Will Jackson every week, your personal guide to understand the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. Listen everywhere podcasts are available. listening to Left, Right, and Center, your audio guide to help you understand the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. Now, back to your host, Will Jackson.
What I'm about to play, you can't make this up. In fact, listen to this.
It's such an incredible power of the president, and people that I felt were unfairly convicted of something, or maybe it was too long. We had a woman, a wonderful woman. We all know who that is. I won't even mention names. She was given 50 years in jail. 50. She served 22, 23, and she had like 25 years left. I said, for what? And today it would be, they wouldn't, it would be a reprimand what she did, and it was so sad to see that. I let her out. I let a lot of people out, a lot of great people. But I've never had anybody with a pardon. The endorsements, mostly good, but 10% of them just really are not very appreciative. I wish I had them to do again. I would never give them. I'll tell you that much right now. The hell with those people. But when I pardon somebody, I've never had anybody get out and said, oh, I don't like him. I never liked him. I'd like to run against him. I'd like to do. They see me and they literally start to cry. People with records and people that had some big problems, and they're cleaner than anybody else in the room. When you give a pardon, they're expunged of everything. They're the cleanest people. I often say, this guy who had a rough life is cleaner than anybody else in the room. All dilettantes, right? They say the cleanest. But it's something that I really appreciate. So we appreciate some of the people that I gave pardons to are in this room, and we all know who you are. I know who you are, and it was my honor. It was my honor. A man who I really like, and he's a hell of a pastor, I can tell you that, Pastor Mark Burns. Mark, where are you? Where's Mark Burns? He's a great guy. Good. These lights are so bright in my eyes that I can't see too many people out there. But I can only see the black ones. I can't see any white ones. You see? That's how far I've come. That's how far I've come. That's a long way, isn't it? These lights. We've come a long way together. Lynn Patton, she's...
that's enough. So here's the facts. This speech... So hold on. Wait for it. This speech was a live speech at a Black Conservative Federation gala. You're right. You heard me right. BCF. This is in South Carolina. And these black folks thought that was cute. They thought this was cute. These type of black folks I call fetch and step Negroes. That's what house Negroes. That's what I call them. Because you are supporting a racist guy who is supporting the Christian nationalism, who attempted to overthrow the government, who has been found liable for touching a woman inappropriately or trying to have sex with a woman inappropriately, and now has to pay $83 million. Then, on top of that, he defrauded the New York State, the citizens of New York, $400 and something million is what he has to pay. That's close to $500 million that has to come out of his pocket. Who's paying for that? You dumbass black folks who are supporting him instead of supporting Nikki Haley. Now, I'm not a fan of Nikki Haley, but you gotta bend between the lesser of two evils. I mean, after all, Nikki Haley refused to remove the Confederate flag from the state capitol, and it was only when there was an incident with the Ku Klux Klan and several people were killed that she removed the flag. Now, she has an indigenous background. You see where I'm going here? See, them black folks down in South Carolina who cheered and thought it was cute, I'm here to tell you, majority of the black folks in the United States who are Republicans does not and will not accept that was cute. Very racist. And the writing's on the wall. So I don't get what you knuckleheads are not seeming to get. All you black folks who are Republicans in South Carolina, I'm going to give you a name. You are the black Forrest Gumps of America. Every last one of you. If you are a Republican who are supporting Trump, you are a Gump. You are a Republican Gump. I'm just keeping it real. Man, Maggie, I got to take another sip for you. And I don't even think Maggie, even though supporting Trump, I don't believe she's racist. She's just misguided. This is a guy who don't care about the military. And he travels around the country on the dime of you Trump supporters. He fuels his jet. You're trying to pay your water bill. He eats lavishly. You have to go to Aldi's. You're living from paycheck to paycheck. And with all these millions of dollars, $500 million that he has to pay out, that's nothing yet. Things aren't done. Because, see, if I'm not mistaken, there is another lawsuit that is out there from, I think it's Ruby Freeman and her daughter, because they went after, what's his name, Giuliani. And so, you rich folks who are complaining about Biden, you're complaining about Biden's administration, but you're making mad money under this administration. You're able to drive your Ferraris, your Aston Martins, and look at your bank account that has over 9 figures in it. You go where you want to go. The stock market is doing good. The jobs report came out and doing good. And you're supporting this guy. You're supporting this guy. Whew. Oh, my Lanta. What? How do you come from that? Oh, wow. This is how you come from that.
When I dropped the mic, it hit the floor like Thor. That's right. You can't pick it up no more. Don't even try. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it was. Y'all know what it shall be. Get smart for the start. Before it get dark. Before they hit you with the pitchfork. Better crip walk. This is real talk. Smoke, push, ambush, then we peel off. Still rolling with the wheels off. Always looking out for the crisscross. I'm a bigger boss than Rick Ross. Always winning. Get lost. It's the warlord. Bring the voodoo. When I bail through, it's crazy like Bellevue. What they tell you? Leave that boy alone. Like Home Alone. Cause Skull and Bone. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. That is Russian intelligence. When it rains, it pours. Did you know the new white was orange? Boy, you're showing your horns. They trying to replace my halo with thorns. You so basic with your vape stick. Let's go apes in the Matrix. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. I took back my ice in all black tonight. That's right, some gotta sacrifice. Not a criminal. No, I'm a Seminole. Yeah. I was free once, now I'm clinical. You so technical. This was Mexico. Now everywhere I go is owned by Texaco. Them and the rest of you. I turn a fruit into a vegetable. I'ma roll with the aliens. Man, these homo sapiens. They don't really wanna make friends. All they want is a Mercedes Benz. All they want is they dividends and decibels. These citizens, they'll treat us like hooligans. Throw him in, they don't care what school he in. These people don't play fair. It ain't even fair at the state fair. Give a young gray hair, that's why I'm here. Make your ass lay there. You better stay there. Close your eyes like it's daycare. Make myself clearer than Shakespeare. I'm here to take money, even fake hair. So desperate is what I'm left with. For the record, you affected. Who you elected is so septic, so foolish. I can't accept it. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. I reside on the west side. I murder with my third eye. So fly, get a bird's eye. I make them scream bloody murder. Let's meet at the White House. Run in and turn the lights out. Man, they treat it like a trap house. These motherfuckers never take the trash out. They just cash out and mash out. Nigga, take your drugs and pass out. Love to go that fast route. I see you when you're black, get out. Homie, you play too much. Why these devils, they doing way too much. Most of them won't say too much. Why they steady planning, God knows what. That's why I roll with the real ones. Real ones, trying to reach millions. Real ones, trying to make billions. Real ones, dressed like civilians. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. Arrest the president. You got the evidence.
Yeah. Oh, no. I used to be the kind of brother that thought I would never slow down. I used to swear that I don't even care what happens, but baby, right now,
I see that
you changed my mind.
I mean that.
And it took some time, but now I understand I can be a better man. I never had a chance to meet a lover quite like you. You revealed another part in me, girl, your love is tried and true.
Never
Will I break your heart?
Never
Will we ever part?
Never
Can't believe I used to say it. I used to say
Never
but I love this way.
Never
Give my heart away. Never would this player hang his jersey up and leave the game. Never would have thought in a million years I would be here. That's why I say
Never
when I know the truth.
Never
When I know that you would come into my life and make everything new. Oh, never would have thought I would take your hand. Girl, I swear I would never, 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 never say never again. 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 Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. There ain't no question that I love you. I know we've had our ups and downs, but through the tears I know there is nowhere I can say I'd rather be now. You're my shining star.
I mean that.
Girl, you got my heart and now I hold your hand. Cause you made me a stronger man. I wish that I could place the whole world in front of you, but a man is just a man, so baby, here's my vow to you, babe.
Never
Will I break your heart?
Never
Will we ever part?
Never
Can't believe I used to say it. I used to say,
Never
but I love this way.
Never
Give my heart away. Never would this player hang his jersey up and leave the game. Never would have thought in a million years I would be here. And that's why I say,
Never
had I known the truth,
Never
when I know that you would come into my life and make everything new. Oh, never would have thought I would take your hand. Girl, I swear I would never, 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 never say never. From the day you came along, I sung a brand new song.
only make it clear to see
That you're a special part of me. Before I had no clue, I was lost till I found you, baby. Hey, I'm proud to be yours, and I'm proud to stay. I can't believe that I used to say. Never would I love this way. Give my heart away. Never would this player hang his jersey up and leave the game. Never. No, 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 never. No, 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 no. I would never, 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 never say never again. Again.
Final words right after this.
Have you been looking for a podcast that takes you beyond the headlines? A show that challenges you. A show that's real, raw, and unapologetic. Then you've found your new home. Right, left, and center.
Right, left, and center.
News, the environment, immigration, politics, the criminal justice system, and everything in between. Join Will Jackson every week, your personal guide to understand the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. Listen everywhere podcasts are available. You're listening to Left, Right, and Center, your audio guide to help you understand the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. Now, back to your host, Will Jackson.
Well, Maggie, I'm at the end of my drink here. I need to. Well, Maggie, thank you for your concerns. But it tastes so good. Anyway, here's my final words. You know, the one thing that we all have to understand is this. You cannot explain or try to understand ignorance. That is one thing that if you try to understand, you cannot. Self-fortitude and the ability to do the right things, not some of the time, but all the time, seems to escape those far-right Republicans who decided to go on a break for 2 weeks and get nothing done, leaving our allies and friends in a bad position. This is the same Congress who waits to the last minute to do a funding bill to make sure that our government continues to operate. Oh, by the way, if you're not aware, if the government shuts down, that means they still get paid. Government workers, military service members do not get paid. I'll let you chew on that for a little bit. When it comes down to the two-time disgraced, impeached, yellow or orange guy who is identified as a rapist or a womanizer who is married and has support of black folks and the evangelical coalition, I'll be honest with you. Only thing we can do is pray for all of you because you going to hell for following a devil, a false prophet. You're following someone who is a womanizer, who is against military, who doesn't pay his lawyers, who has been ordered to pay $500 million, basically $500 million, and is up for charges regarding the documents in January 6th, and then also Fulton County, which I predict that Fonnie Willis will not be removed from the case. Now, her office won't be removed from the case. That's what they're wishing for. That's not going to happen. Could she have done something better? Yeah. But it has nothing to do with someone trying to steal an election. Her integrity is intact. This guy makes a racist joke. It's okay. Let me go to a facility or a talking event and let me talk to a bunch of white folks and make a racist joke. They'd be ready to come after me. This must end. 2024 is the year that you need to vote. All black, all white, all Asian, all Hispanic. You need, whether you're Republican or Democrat, you need to vote these far right idiots out of office so the House and Congress can get something done. Not dealing with Turtle Man Mitch McConnell or dealing with Mike Johnson. Having someone that is ready to lead properly and negotiate and play the political game as it should be, and remove some of these idiots like Jim Jordan, Marjorie Taylor Greene, push them to the side. Hakeem Jeffries is the man to get it done. Joe Biden, say what you want to say. He's an old guy, just like Trump. But he has done well for this country. Well over 40 years of service for this country. And I think another 4 years of President Joe Biden will yield another positive result, especially when the House and the Senate is overran by legitimate politicians. Politicians that will shine a light on all the wrong and bring to bear the injustice that these far right-wing racists has done. Until next time, knuckleheads.
You've been listening to Right, Left, and Center. Real and raw talk about the week's news, the world, and how America shapes it. From Republicans to Democrats to progressives. We cover it all. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hook up with us on Facebook. And for questions and comments, send your email to leftrc22@gmail.com. See you next time on Right, Left, and Center.